The world has just witnessed a global phenomenon, a worldwide display of step towards peace and stability at a time in which it seems the direction of peace is the road less traveled. And Trump, of course, was the centerpiece of it all, since we haven't seen any world leaders at all try to take this bull by the horns. By this bull, we're talking about those 2 years of total chaos and bombs and bodies that have devastated an entire region. The war between Israel and Palestine now finally has a light, though very dim. It still has a light that was completely dark with no end in sight before. So even the majority of people diagnosed with the most extreme TDS, the Trump derangement syndrome, were giving him props for this life-saving and time-changing maneuver. High praises seems to be the on button for Trump's ears to open to the voice that's speaking. Though we all appreciate high praises when given or received from those who are deserving it, it doesn't bother us so much when we deserve it, or others do. But those accustomed to the verbiage hear a distinction and feel a cringe effect in the gut when high praise is half-truths turned into pandering. And pandering to or being pandered by someone shouldn't be looked at as a compliment. But to any respectful hearer of it, it's demeaning and disrespect at its highest form. I won't pander to anyone, and I'd hope they'd respect me enough not to pander towards me either. I consider it deceiving and a form of verbal bribery. Politicians pander for votes. Business people, businessmen and women pander for contracts. I get it. It's very effective on certain people for certain times. But what's with the Pakistan president, Shahbaz Sharif? It was clearly a premeditated moment. He was given a book. Trump asked him to repeat what he said earlier, and it just seemed unorganic and staged. It did have truths, but it also had half-truths that we're going to go over here. But if you don't mind, let me just set the stage first. If you noticed Trump's demeanor and how he thanked but then embarrassed certain world leaders like Keir Starmer of the UK, that was funny, who Trump can't stand him. Keir Starmer came right up to the podium and then Trump turned his back on him. Like, it was actually pretty funny in my humble opinion. Starmer was just dumbfounded.
Where's the United Kingdom? Where's Russia? Come here. Is everything going good?
Very good.
That's very nice that you're here. These people all came in like 20-minute notice, and I think it's fantastic. And we have so many others, and just so many others.
And then how he recognized and called the Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni of Italy. He called her beautiful, despite being politically incorrect.
We have a young woman who's, I'm not allowed to say it because usually it's the end of your political career if you say it. She's a beautiful young woman. Now, if you use the word beautiful in the United States about a woman, that's the end of your political career, but I'll take my chances. Where is she? There she is. You don't mind being called beautiful, right? Because you are. Thank you very much for coming. We appreciate it. She wanted to be here, and she's incredible, and they really respect her in Italy. She's a very successful.
And one of my favorites is when Canadian PM Mark Carney corrected Trump, saying, "You promoted me and called me president instead of prime minister." And Trump said, "Well, at least I didn't call you governor," like he did before.
You going back?
No, I'll go back. I'm glad you upgraded me to president.
Oh, did I say?
Great stuff. It's good. I started.
He said he said
Great stuff. That was great.
But in all honesty, there's nothing that's politically correct like dealing with a Pakistan president, Shahbaz Sharif, and their army chief, Asim Munir. It's probably his most notable error of his entire presidency at the moment. But Trump still doesn't seem to care. And as Trump stated, he likes tough people.
I get along with the tough ones. I don't get along with the weak ones. I get along with the tough ones. I don't know what that is, but Erdogan's been great with me. You know, when NATO has a problem with Erdogan, which they often do, they call me to talk to him. And I never failed in working it out like immediately. Is that right?
And Sharif is the POI of this moment. He's the point of interest here. And probably the reason, once again, that Prime Minister Modi didn't attend this historical moment. But did Sharif overplay his praise with Trump? Or is he doing exactly what one does to gain much needed economic favor for Pakistan? Keep in mind, he just dissed Prime Minister of UK, who's shoulder to shoulder with Pakistani's President Sharif. Grab a drink.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And you really have been a great helper. We appreciate it. Appreciate it. Prime Minister Sharif of Pakistan, and also I have to say my favorite field marshal from Pakistan, who's not here, but the Prime Minister is here, and you're going to give his regards. Where are you? There you go. Thank you very much. Do you want to say what you said to me the other day? Come, would you like to say what you said the other day? I think it was so nice. Please.
Stop the tape. Stop the tape. Stop the tape. Look at Melania, literally laughing at Starmer. He did not just do that. Look at her face. Starmer, you just roasted. Starmer, you just got roasted. And Trump did it with Sharif. He looks ashamed and embarrassed. And she looks like she's about to crack up. And has to be wondering, really? You're giving this guy the mic? Why didn't you just call up Osama bin Laden's, firstborn on stage? Anyway, buckle up. Because those pandering ears, if you've got them, it's going to get bumpy.
Thank you very much, my dear President Trump, my dear brother, President spencee of Egypt, Majesties.
Look at Keir Starmer again, like, I want out of this camera frame. Why did I come here? And then we have Giorgio Meloni thinking, oh my God, Sharif is talking. This is weird. I'm just guessing here, guys. Help me out down below. Down below.
Majesties, Highnesses, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good evening. Well, I would say today is one of the greatest days in contemporary history, because peace has been achieved after untiring efforts led by President Trump, who is genuinely a man of peace, who has relentlessly and untiringly worked throughout these months, day in and day out, to make this world a place to live with peace and prosperity. I would say that Pakistan had nominated President Donald Trump for Nobel Peace Prize for his outstanding.
Look at that reaction of Giorgio Meloni. Like, he did not just go there. Oh, of course he did. That look right there is what so many of us had when he said that. I mean, just maybe. And on the other hand, I think it was your nomination, Sharif, that might have hurt his odds of getting it. Maybe. I'm just guessing. Again, let me know down below.
That Pakistan had nominated President Donald Trump for Nobel Peace Prize for his outstanding, extraordinary contributions to first stop war between India and Pakistan, and then achieve ceasefire along with his very wonderful team.
I warned you, buckle up, because if you didn't, you're probably on the floor right now, either laughing or maybe gagging.
Today, again, I would like to nominate this great president for Nobel Peace Prize, because I genuinely feel and most wonderful candidate for Peace Prize. He has saved millions of people, achieving peace in Gaza. Mr. President, I would like to salute you for your exemplary leadership, visionary leadership. You are the man this world needed most at this point in time. Would always remember you to stop 7 and today 8 wars. Who knows? India and Pakistan are both nuclear powers.
And on that note there, both nuclear powers, and that's a concern. I'm not so much concerned by India's owning them. I mean, it's a democracy, fourth largest economy in the world. It's a very peaceful and stable habitat that's operated by well-educated and peaceful people. On the other hand, while he's giving this statement, this was going on in Pakistan, and I'm not as comfortable with that country being responsible with such weaponry. Here's Pakistan during that announcement, this announcement that he's making.
और फ्रंट लाइन पे बिल्कुल हमारे अमीर मोहतरम भी आ चुके हैं। अमीर मोहतरम बिल्कुल फ्रंट लाइन पे आ गए हैं।
Had it not been for this gentleman, India and Pakistan are both nuclear powers.
I mean, I'm just saying, they have nukes. And from what I've seen, long distance relationships usually don't last. Sometimes it's better just to love the ones you're with because there's no telling what an angry girlfriend might do when you dump them. I don't trust this bromance at all. I mean, what if crypto stocks plummet? I mean, maybe I've said too much. Someone stop me, cut me off or something here.
India and Pakistan are both nuclear powers. The war could have escalated to a level. Who would have lived to tell what happened? And similarly, here in this part of the world, in Middle East, Mr. President, I think history will remember in golden words. God bless you. God give you long life to serve like this for all time to come. Thank you very much.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
Trump said, wow, I didn't expect that. Yes, you did. Yes, of course you did. Of course you did. We could all see the way that you set it up. And though I didn't care for putting Pakistan's president on display like that, I won't throw the baby out with the bathwater. I pray that long-lasting peace endures throughout the Middle East, as patience and long-suffering is the key to love. And I ask that love begin to find open doors here to heal and mend what our past has so deeply scarred. And I pray that in the most highest name I can possibly pray, in Jesus. His name I pray. God bless you all, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Blessings to you all, and one love.